We begin with Anna Schecter and the latest available information not only on what happened, but what authorities are doing in pursuit of the assailant. Anna?
Well, Major, so many unanswered questions and really confusion right now, even a couple of hours after the event. There is no word that a suspect is in custody. Our teams have been analyzing the video that showed the moment that Kirk was shot. It did appear that the shot came from some elevated position. He was in a vulnerable position because there were elevated buildings around a large open grassy area that you're seeing there. You see students running in the immediate aftermath. Here is the video that we're talking about that appears to show the shot that was fired. We're told a single shot. This is a very challenging crime scene. And if law enforcement is still looking for that suspect, every minute that goes by widens the periphery of places that they need to search. There was especially confusion because we got early reports that a suspect was in custody. In fact, police did arrest a man, but they said that this was not the shooter and that individual was released. So at this time, Major, still a lot of questions.
And this was an amphitheater setting, hundreds upon hundreds there, enthusiastic, very, very up for this encounter. And Charlie Kirk does these things as sort of an open mic event to have a full dialogue with those who are either supportive of his points of view or highly critical of his points of view. And as I've come to understand, Anna, there was no particular security checkpoints at all, no weapons checks, no magnetometers, nothing like this, a real free speech atmosphere. And as I understand it, the university has said that the single gunshot came from some considerable distance. And as I understand it, Anna, there is a building-by-building search going on that campus currently?
That's exactly right. As we're talking right now, police are going building to building, room to room to safely evacuate students, faculty, and staff. That the students were told to hunker down and wait for police to find them and securely evacuate them. That, of course, was immediately following the sort of race to leave that initial area, that grassy open field that we were just looking at. So while there was chaos, then police stepped in to go building to building. That also suggests that there is not necessarily a neutralized threat. We don't know, but it appears that there could be a suspect still at large as we are speaking right now.
And that is very startling news indeed, Anna, but it's important to convey to the audience that this is an evolving, ongoing law enforcement situation in that community, and we will keep you up to date. And Anna, if you get anything else on that front, you can let us know, and we'll come back to you straight away. Anna Schecter, as always, thank you so very much.